on the microphone, it should be read me off the options for microphone.
It said echo canceling owl meeting.
Okay, yep, that one.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Because we should be live.
Yep, let me just double check that. Can you hit go live?
Yes.
Let's see here. Yep, you are live. I'm going to hang up on you and I'm going to call Sue.
Okay, sorry, thank you.
All right.
I just have to plug in my computer so we don't end up here. Excuse me. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah,
I was here
thank you.
early to set this up.
Okay, so we're ready to roll.
Will, you're there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And we can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah, the screen appears to be working.
okay, very good. Thanks so much. Call the meeting to order at 6:12 p.m. Sorry for the delay. We apparently had two meetings scheduled that overlapped a little bit, and so couldn't get into set up the owl. So anyways, first on the agenda is modifications to the agenda. The only thing I had is probably near the end, agenda items for the next meeting. I forgot to put it on the agenda. So.
But didn't we do
Yeah, we did
it
that
last
last
time,
meeting.
thinking we were
We
gonna
did,
do it for the September meeting?
we did, so we'll add whatever else. I was gonna just read off what we had
Okay.
and see if there was, anybody had anything else, so there'd be less surprises.
I thought of a modification, a FEMA update. I heard we got a check, Marcel.
We have not received any checks.
We have
We have
not.
received a grant.
Oh, okay. So that's not gonna pay for the first project or part of the first project?
I have no idea how long this money will take.
So the money didn't actually come?
No money has come in.
Okay. All right, then we don't have to mod the agenda for that.
Okay, all right, first up is a festival permit. The fire department is looking to have their 40th anniversary celebration on October 18th of this year from 3 to 8 p.m. at the fire station. They're open for 150 plus people. Any discussion?
Well, first of all, I move to approve their application permit for the event.
I second.
And Colin was in the office today and the fireworks are on.
They're on.
So they get
They were
enough
privately
donations?
funded, yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Who's paying for it? Donations.
Yeah, they
Wow.
had,
We've got donations from
GoFundMe.
individuals and
Okay.
businesses to pay for the fireworks.
Good for them.
Okay,
I have nothing to discuss about their application.
anybody else? If not, all those in favor of approving the permit for the fire department, say aye.
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 Those opposed? Next up is the loan that we took out last year. Was it the Sunset Bank?
Yeah.
And we need to extend the time limit on the loan, as I understand it. Is it for another year?
Yes.
Because until we receive FEMA monies to repay it. Anybody like to make a motion?
Is there a document that we have at our disposal right now, or
I
You all signed it.
I signed it.
we signed it?
Yeah,
Yep, remember that document that I had you come in and sign
Oh, right.
downstairs?
that was it. That was the one.
Okay,
It's just, this is the last part of the renegotiation as I needed minutes from
is there
select board meeting, okay.
anything we need to know about the terms or the other?
Interest rate stayed the same, 5.79%, terms 1 year.
And in the interest of diligence, this is something the town has to do
Yeah,
to,
unless we can come up with $800,000, which we'd have to empty our reserve funds and.
yeah, no, that doesn't sound appealing, but I presume that interest clock continues to run on the outstanding
Yep, we
amount.
pay monthly, yep.
Yeah.
We pay the interest monthly, and then when we're getting into the Cat Z project now, which we will, the interest will be able to, apply through FEMA to pay the interest. And Heather and I, the time that Heather and I have spent, doing all the FEMA work.
Okay,
So my understanding is this is simply an administrative matter that has to be taken care of,
Yeah.
and there's no two ways about it.
Nope.
Okay,
okay.
I make a motion that we extend the flood damage loan, in anticipation of FEMA dollars.
second.
Okay, any discussion? If not, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Will, was that an aye?
Yes, that was a nice Sue.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, town garage RFP. We're still working on it. Suki and Marcel and I met last Thursday to work on it a little bit, and we were discussing issues with different things to try to clarify the RFP, and if we are required to make the bathrooms ADA compliant, how would we go about that? Anything, yeah, I should have asked you, Suki, is there anything you want to share on the?
No, not really. I mean, because I sent Marcel and you the document after we met, and got your comments back yesterday, which I put in last night and sent to
Yep.
you. I should have sent them to you. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do that. And it wasn't much. But, no, I mean, and then we did look at the bathroom situation, and there's no way you can, make the bathroom that's out in the lean-to section ADA compliant, because you're just gonna run into too many plumbing problems, and you're going to prevent a proper door from being put in to that, because we were gonna match a 14-foot door by 14-foot door, 14-foot square, because that's what other doors are, and that way they could drive through. And so, but there's another bathroom in there, and we looked at that and decided that, it'd be pretty easy to actually expand that bathroom. It would occupy part of what's currently Jim's office, which, makes it smaller, but we'd have to do some creative rearranging to make that work. And then we'd make the door out to the main area so nobody has to come through Jim's office to get to the bathroom. And that, that solves the privacy problem for you, and, what other issues occur in bathrooms too, so.
So you're right, you think you can
Yeah,
work that one?
yeah.
Okay.
It looked fine. I measured it. It looked fine. We could do that. So we can rearrange that. And, I was gonna say I could volunteer to help, reorganize that office and play secretary or something if necessary to, help that happen along. And I'd be happy to do that when the time comes.
I would volunteer with you, Suki.
Yeah, just trying to help get the project done.
Okay,
Yeah.
Suki, to the best of your knowledge, do all the bathrooms in the renovation project have to be made ADA accessible, or is it okay as long as one?
It's unclear. No, you don't, we would just eliminate the other bathroom, right? And so then you only have one bathroom, so that becomes a moot point.
How many bathrooms do 3 employees need?
Yeah. Right. Not too many.
Yeah, and what we were thinking, Jim, is with, if we did eliminate that bathroom, I forgot, we measured the width of the door, but it would
Right.
allow it to make a full door, 14 by 14 door to
Right,
match the others.
right, I said that.
Oh, some of the others are 12.
Some of the others are 12.
And if you're gonna go with a 14-foot high ceiling in there, you can't have a 14-foot high door.
Well, they're, whatever they are to match.
12-foot,
Okay.
whatever. We have a 14 by 14.
Right, yeah, that's the one,
We have
I
12.
measured that door.
What I was thinking was a 12-foot door and a 14-foot ceiling. That
Right,
way you could
okay.
get the electric door, it would work.
Okay,
And
You
put
know-
12-foot doors in.
okay, 12, is it 12 foot high by 12 foot wide?
Yeah.
That's what the current one is in there? Current
No,
ones?
no.
Oh, I'll
The
correct
current
that.
ones are about 9 feet high.
Okay,
Okay,
And don't allow all your equipment.
The only thing you get in there is the tractor and the window.
right, so I'll just change what I had 14 by 14, so I'll
Yeah,
change.
no, 12 by 12.
Okay, thanks.
okay,
And then we could fit through there, because some of the doors in the other shop are 12, but then we have some
Okay,
14 too.
yeah.
okay. Yeah, we didn't
And the
measure them
12
all,
by
we were
12 is gonna do it.
assuming they're all the
Yeah,
same.
12 by 12 will be fine.
Just wanna make sure it's gonna work for all
Yep, yep.
stuff.
But you might be able to go to a 14, because you're gonna raise that roof up to match the other roof, so you just take some measurements, so.
But I think we have, the other one's 14 foot high.
Yeah,
Yes, you could go with 12 by 14 high if you needed it.
Right,
But if you don't need it, there's no sense, it depends on what the price difference is.
Yeah.
But, I don't know honestly, I don't know the
expensive.
standard. Yeah, I know those doors are expensive. Honestly, I don't know the standard sizes that they come in. But we could specify it as 12 by 12 or 12 by 14, whichever is the standard size.
Okay. And I did send your latest revisions to the rest of the board, although I just did it today, so
Oh,
you didn't have time to.
we discussed putting the power on the ground, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I put that in there. I put
Yeah,
that in
you put
there.
that in there, that's in the bottom.
Yeah, it's in the bottom.
Hadn't you mentioned that before, Jim?
That was coming out of the building and going to the salt shed. We wanted to run that underground.
Well, yeah, and the way I wrote it up was I wrote it up because there's a lot of power lines.
Yeah, we
going.
should put it all in the.
I wrote it up as putting all of it in underground
Yeah.
conduit,
Yes.
so that nobody,
idea.
you never have to worry about knocking the lines down.
Yeah, because we've had trouble with that, one of those lines. in the past.
Yeah.
Okay. But, and I mentioned in the email I sent to the board today, that I think our hope was to have got it done this year, and obviously that's not gonna happen, but it wasn't gonna happen anyways, because we don't have funding for it. But my thought, and I don't know what everybody feels, but if we could get the RFP ready to send out by, well, maybe just after the next regular meeting, we have it sort of hopefully in final form by the next meeting. Give the okay, send it out, and give them till the October regular meeting, should give them
30 days.
30 days or so, maybe a little bit more actually, because of the way the dates hit, but, and then we'd have it early enough so we would
Award it.
award it with the hopes of, so we could work into our budget process, for next year to,
I can just make the small corrections tonight when I get home and send them out to everybody, and then it's done.
okay,
So I will do that.
all right. All right, any, we don't really need a motion on that, do we? We just,
I don't
But-
think so.
any other discussion on it?
But the way it would work is it would be awarded this year for construction next year,
Correct.
in the spring when the weather is.
Sit in the next year's budget.
What did you say, Marcel?
Fit into next year's budget, so.
Okay, so if there isn't anything else on that,
Well, let me just clean up question then, Suki, while you're here, is there anything else that, is worth sharing at this moment?
No, not really. I mean, it's just all sort of boilerplate renovation stuff.
and we had talked before, and that's how, well, I'm sure you probably didn't get a chance to look at it, but we talked about two options. One is, and have the, I don't know, we could do it like we did with the crushing contract last year, where you could bid on one option, option one or two, or both, and,
And that's the tie-in or the completely new.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tie-in to old trusses or completely new trusses. Those are the
Correct.
two options.
Yep.
They didn't look like there was a horribly big price difference, but we were concerned about the equipment that's on the ceiling currently.
Right. Either way, you have to preserve the old trusses either way. And the reason why is because the ceiling is attached to the bottom of those trusses. And that's not a problem.
okay. All right, so anything else on that?
Sounds good.
Okay,
Thanks, Suki.
thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is the executive session.
I make a motion that we go into executive session.
For
Personnel matters?
For personnel matters, yeah. You second it? All those in favor? Say aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Can you hear us well?
Yes, I can hear you. That was an aye for me. Are you guys going downstairs for this?
If you wanna go downstairs, I can open the office for you, so.
We would appreciate that, Mark. That just saves us from having to pause and unpause the recording.
Okay,
6:27.
okay,
All right, bringing you with me, Will.
and
Thank you, sir.
do we need to chat for a minute before we invite, or just
We just need
invite?
to invite you.
Okay?
Yep.
Like Jake?
I can't pause. Pardon? I can't pause this. It's
Right.
just letting everybody know. Yeah. Above my text skills.
Tight space.
Yeah.
It's above my text skills. Oh my God. More than 50% land. That's what it says. What about later on? Is the percentage increase? I'm hoping
35 at 10, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 35, 45. When it goes till 6 o'clock, so I don't see much
In the morning?
50%, they changed it. No, that's all
yeah.
tomorrow, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. Till 6 o'clock at night.
This is the rain. Rain.
And then Saturday, 35%, which I think it's only supposed to go into first thing Saturday morning. And it shows no rain until next Friday.
Oh boy, I'm getting tired of hauling water, but I'm just glad I have that cistern, that's all. I have to look at the bright side. The more water I haul, the more exercise I get and the more muscles I get.
So your cistern's just filled from rain water?
Yes, that cistern.
I can't believe we've had that much rain.
Well, it was surprising, what was it, last week we had rain? that I looked at the level and I estimated I got about 300 more gallons in there. But now I've used a lot of that up already, just keeping the garden alive. Oh, my plums are dry. I pulled those off the racks today. The plums aren't quite ready yet. What plums? Let me just see that.
I saw your flowers.
Oh, that's the first time that.
Yeah, your garden all picked up?
I've had it
Garden?
in the ground, those were
It's like
branches that were
dust.
hanging over the fence,
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna chop them off. And then I
So
noticed
sad.
that
I know
it buds all
we're
over.
supposed to be in the one green tomatoes.
Really?
Garlic for you.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah,
is that what you meant, the garlic garden picked up? Is it a garlic?
yeah. I gotta get in touch with him. I haven't heard from him quite a while, Gary.
He's been busy, he's been doing a lot.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is. And the garden is beautiful. Tomatoes are coming as well. Do you have a garden?
Well, this year we didn't do a garden. Well, she did a little small garden.
I thought it was for you if you'd like.
We might be able to,
Do a little CSA drop off?
yeah.
This one says
Yeah, I know,
7%.
I had another guy, he gave me a bunch of, Sean to the forest with me.
Mhm.
Gave me a whole bunch of cucumbers and stuff and green beans and we did a bunch of canned and made pickles. First time we've ever made pickles.
This
They came out pretty good, they're all
7%.
dill. We made them all
I'm
dill.
afraid I can't. I'm afraid of big batches and batches, but that's just my
No,
cooking skill.
We tried it, and we did the hot water bath and everything.
Oh, good for you guys.
Good. You go on, I forget how many we made. Oof. We made 30-something course.
Did you pickle the beans too?
We didn't get to that yet,
No.
but then we had some leftover vinegar and all that stuff, so the little lady ended up making hard-boiled eggs and she put them in.
Oh, that's great.
For hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we just
You
did
made
corn.
pickled hard-boiled eggs, I love those.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, I've
go.
done that before too.
Do you can that?
No, I don't know how. I'm scared of candy.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
I-
I can all the time. I've made
I
60
can, I
pints of
pressure
string
can and I
beans,
dry.
20 pints of beets, and I've made a dozen jars of 3 different pickles, and a dozen relish.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I can. My cupboards are full.
I can't. It's just
I
above me.
haven't started.
Oh,
It's really simple, very
Well,
simple.
I'm sure it is once you do it, but
I dried 40 pounds of plums over the last couple days.
wow.
I have 2 4-foot racks and I put it above my wood cook stove and I fired up the cook stove because it's too cold in the barn attic to do it now.
Wow. That's something.
But that's okay, because it's
Cool.
been cool at night, so that was good.
Yeah.
And then I did cherry plums, I dried those in the barn attic. I did some of them, what I did is I salted and put chipotle powder on them. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I will roast them and put them in Ziploc bags and freeze them, but I don't.
I don't freeze anything because if the power ever went out during the summer or whatever, then all your hard work is
Yeah, that's true.
done in. So I dehydrate a lot of stuff, but I do it all over my wood stove or in the barn attic. And I got corn to process still. And so what I'm gonna do with that, it's dent corn, so I dry it. And then when I'm ready to use it, I mixilify it and then I re-dry it and then I can grind it into corn masa.
Oh, wow.
Because if you don't mixilify it, you don't release the B vitamins. And so I use wood ash from the stove to do that.
Mhm.
So.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
No, that sounds like, those are projects I can't get myself involved in.
Oh, no, I
You
do
just
all
did a
that kind
bunch
of
of
stuff.
Did you freeze it?
Yeah, well, she blanched it and she.
Yeah, that's what I do,
Yeah.
but I can't.
Yeah, but you're growing sweet corn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I'm
got a
not,
bunch of Clem.
I don't grow sweet corn.
Clem's is really good.
I eat maybe 2 years of sweet corn a year, and that's it. Yes, I just grow dead corn because I'm grinding it.
Right.
You know, sweet corn, it's a vehicle for the salt, the butter, and the.
How come the raccoons don't get your stuff? Because I mean, we,
I have 6-foot fences around my entire garden and an electric wire at the top.
oh, good for you.
And then if anything gets in, well, there's other methods of disposing of it.
Yeah, Clem put a row of electric fence down row, so they won't get in.
Yeah, you have to do that or you're gonna get.
Yeah, see, I don't have raccoons in mine and I don't have woodchucks or anything, and I just have a 3-foot plastic, like deer fence that I put all around my garden. And we've never had deer or anything in it.
Wow, we have deer, we've got raccoons, and it's just.
No,
Sure.
I've got a squirrel over there.
we used to have electric fence when we had, one of the dogs didn't stay out.
Yeah.
But now that dog's no longer there and the other one doesn't bother it.
So I have plenty of dry beans to come in and then after that, the hazelbirds. So I should get about a couple 100 pounds of nuts this year.
Oh,
That's in the shell, so after you shell them, it'll be less. But that'll be good.
And do you put those in sugar syrup or do you have
Oh,
them
no.
just
No,
dry them?
I just let them dry and then crack them as you need them,
Oh, wow.
because the shell's gonna preserve them.
Yeah.
And so I keep, and then the potatoes and the carrots and the turnips and the garlic and the onions, I keep it all in the root cellar.
You are carrying a lot of water if you're feeding all of that.
Yeah.
With water this summer, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, ours is a more modest garden.
I
It's
said,
just
I
3 things
hardly
that we
ever-
grow.
I don't buy much, I don't ever go to the grocery store because I don't need to go to the grocery store.
That's great. That's great.
Just go on.
Yeah.
I'll have tomatoes coming in.
I agree.
Hopefully I can keep the greens going in the greenhouse until about November. And after that, you know, usually can't keep them going. But then I'll switch to sprouts inside the house
So,
too.
You must have good light, or do you have?
No,
light?
it's not that great.
Oh,
It could be better.
it's called determination.
Well, yeah, it is. It is. Well, I'm determined to grow my own.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I'm determined not to have to, you know, rely on a system of food that I don't trust.
Right.
You know, why should I eat that stuff? I know it's on my food, and I know there are toxic chemicals on it, and I know that it's not genetically modified in any way, because I save all my own seed.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a big job, but I do it. Anyway, that's the last thing on the agenda. The RFP, but I thought we just talked about that.
And then that's advertising.
Oh, advertising. And my canning doesn't start till later because of the dry beans. I only can when I need it.
I decided I have to do
I
something.
really want to get a lesson from Will, but I haven't made up there yet. Yeah,
Other ones that I want to use up.
I tried to get your husband to play around with golf with me, but I think he's a little reluctant to do so.
I do need time to.
Yeah, that was the same way.
yeah, it's, you can do something with yourself around the house.
Potatoes and we got cookies. So just do that.
When I first started, I was stiff, but I can't get it. And then as the round goes on, then it gets a little more liberal, and then I can actually.
Yeah. Well, you don't have time to play.
Yeah, decision is that, you know.
You're gonna get a
Don't have much time.
job. Haven't seen many around.
There's a door I see around. Get a door tag. I don't know what we call it. Get a door tag. I cut my whole bag across the driveway and left all the black eyed Susans. I cut all around.
Drying up.
I cut all around it. And we had the rain the other day, they perked up. And we had the rain yesterday, they perked up, they were all.
I watered mine the other night and then
I
yesterday.
didn't water them because.
I watered them for 10
minutes.
10 or 15 minutes, yeah. She,
But then again, they don't get as much sun as yours.
mine gets some.
They're on
So
the,
dry.
they're on the, a little bank on the side of the driveway, that's basically facing north.
Oh, my God, sun all day. All my gardens, I used to be okay when I had the garden above the driveway till the tree fell down.
But now they get more, the garden gets more sun because they took those two big pines.
That garden does, but my vegetable, my flowers get tons of sun.
Yeah,
The one above the driveway used to be in the shade because we had the
the big
maple trees there. That's water.
It was at the bottom of our garden, there was an old maple that had, it had, had two big things at the top and one whole side was just rotten, dead. That was a tough tree for them to get down.
That's what Walter said, it was because the stone wall was so close, they couldn't get the tractor where they needed to.
Yeah. What about them? And then the one this morning in the yard was a little technical, but it was textbooks. I thought I was gonna have to jump out of the way, but Tom was, no, it's not gonna come that far. But when I'm looking at it, there was
Wondered if he cut some more wood today, out back, I didn't hear the chainsaw.
No, he brought a bunch of the logs back.
I know he brought a bunch of lots back, but I
I don't
wonder if maybe he'd taken, he was hoping to cut some more down.
Down this morning.
Keith Powers up there. Of course, they got a special meeting, so
That's all we had to get. Like apple
yes,
tree,
he was.
tree, one tree.
well,
And then
I haven't heard of.
bushes. So I had to
I haven't talked to anybody.
green and stuff and rocks, so that when the tree
Oh,
fell.
you know, it's
it
very
wouldn't smash
concerning.
them.
All the brooks are
'Cause I just
dry.
let it go. But it did
The
die.
brook that runs by our house is dry.
I don't know, most people are supposed to,
Yeah.
I mean, it's eerie in the woods because we were supposed to hear water running, it's like, it's missing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we need some rain, even the roads are getting all rutted up and potholed and they just fall apart, they crumble because there's no moisture to keep them together. So we
That's,
gotta-
that's what you said in the last meeting, and then Nancy said it was just too dry and it's even there.
People are complaining about the dust, well, you can't afford to put chlorine on everything that we've got.
Right.
And it's a waste of money if you don't take the time to grade it before you chlorine.
Yeah.
But even with chlorine, we don't have enough moisture in the ground to activate for the chlorine to work with in order to keep it.
I didn't realize, I thought it was just water that you put on there, it's
Well,
chlorine.
it's chlorine, calcium chlorine. You water it first, to get, moisture, get it wet and everything, but you have moisture in the ground.
Yeah.
But then you water it and keep it wet so that it's dense, and then you go after you go over and chlorine it, and it helps the moisture hold.
Oh, I thought you were just being nice to all of us, so the dust wouldn't come in our house.
No,
Okay,
but with it so dry that, it won't stay together.
yeah. Oh, it's just awful, I know.
Well, that's what they say, the driest recorded August that we've had. We went from the third rainiest May to the driest August.
And then you see it on the radar, and it's all around us.
Yeah.
I know,
It's like
it
a
keeps
little
missing
butterfly.
us.
Yeah.
I look at it and and I just
Yeah.
watch it.
Go to our south, or go to the north, or
Yeah.
just go
Go
straight.
to Quebec. No, come here.
Yeah,
I want to go to Quebec.
But the worst thing about it too is when they start talking about rainfall amounts, oh, the deficit. Well, if you get a torrential downpour,
Right.
they go, oh yeah, you made up some
No,
ground.
you
No, you
haven't.
didn't, because
You haven't.
80% of it ran off.
When the ground's that dry.
Yeah,
it
ground's so
runs off.
dry, it won't absorb it anyway.
Yeah, it just runs off.
You gotta have a nice soaking rain.
Yeah.
Lake Champlain's the lowest expense since nineteen
Yeah,
thirty-four.
yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Wow.
Our stream's dead.
Our streams are all dried up.
Yeah, that's good. No more waterfall.
Even it's more dam, right? Even the more reservoir, it seems very
Well,
low.
they periodically, they're always raising.
But it's
it
lower than
locally.
it's ever been, I think.
Yeah.
I think so too, because there are little islands in there I've never seen before.
Me too.
Oh, actually, I've seen it, because they drain it quite a bit, like early in the
Spring,
spring.
yeah.
You can see them, they drain it out, anticipating to get it filled
But
up
you
with
can't-
spring rains.
You couldn't put a boat in right now.
No,
Stem boil the boat ramp.
On the
Oh,
Waterford side, the ramp, the actual dock is on the ground,
oh, wow.
because they have a ramp that goes out, and then they have a floating dock
Oh,
on the end of
yeah.
it. And that floating dock is actually on the ground. And we went down there to get water today, because we were doing some work on Shadow Lake Road. You had to back right down the
wow.
loading ramp and then back out onto the actual
Beach,
ground
yeah.
down underneath in order to get the truck to get enough water.
Oh, do you have a pump on it that you could put on? That's good.
Yeah, it's low.
Do you have to get permission to do that from the? Oh, you don't, I don't know, what this procedure is.
No.
Oh, that's good, free water. Except for the diesel to pump it.
Did you see this? Suki,
Yeah,
did you see this?
yeah, I saw that, that looks interesting, I'm gonna go in that. And he's. Is it Tom and Melissa here? I don't know. I don't know where.
Yes.
I don't know
Ray,
where.
Don, Ray, Apple Farm. It's at Don, Donna,
Oh, Donna Reed. Oh,
it's at Donna Heath
oh,
Farm. Do you know where she lives?
no, but I like.
You go up Hudson Road, first style.
Yeah.
Both
Oh,
there.
that road, yeah.
Take your first left,
Oh, okay.
and she's up there on the left. She's in an old house up there, and there's a barn on one side, and that's Donna's house.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see that. Oh.
Oh, yeah, one lady just said that, Bortello, they're up, they're gonna bunch of people up this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had moved.
Yeah.
She had a little lady was falling and stuff. She ended up in a condo down in Massachusetts.
So she's gonna stay there?
Huh?
She's gonna stay there maybe? She's gonna stay there maybe?
Yeah, she's down there,
Okay.
and she kind of gathered that she planned on keeping the place so they can, when they come up, use it.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Who knows?
and then you know the guy across the road, he passed away. So,
Yes, I did know that. I did see that. That was very sad.
yeah,
That was a while ago. That was like
Yeah.
beginning of summer. And then, you know, it was, yeah,
that was too bad.
really sad.
This is the only thing I'm carrying over is two turnips now.
Mm-hmm.
And I thinned them all to Oh.
One second after. That's the one thing that happens and how many people die. It's pretty interesting. Then you wrote a sequel to it called 1 Year Later. I read that one too.
After the line was stove.
Pardon?
After the line was stove this weekend.
On your stove, what happened to your stove?
And then more.
It doesn't work.
Stopped working 2 weeks
Is
ago.
it gas?
Electric.
Okay. This is why it's electric, which is because it's got multiple burners that don't work now.
It has, it wouldn't preheat. I tried to preheat. I had 4 loaves of zucchini bread and I couldn't get it to reheat to 50. Fortunately, I had convection.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those hot Saturdays. And I said, yeah, call Suki up and I'll tell you need a rubbin. No, I don't think so today.
I cooked bread this morning.
He said, I'll take it
This
down.
morning I had,
I'll take it down to Elaine.
I cooked bread this morning, but I did have the wood stove going and I just popped it in the wood stove because it was already gone.
But it did, my convection part worked. I just had to cook it under, but it still doesn't get as hot as it's supposed to. With convection is supposed to be 25 degrees less. What you set it for 350. It's supposed to be 25.
Well, I don't know. I have to stove tomorrow because the other phones aren't ready.
So I made,
I don't have anything else to do yet.
I made zucchini blackberry bread yesterday and,
Zucchini blackberry.
Mhm.
Where's the blackberries?
Norman's friend has them.
That
Probably
sounds
if you
good.
looked at Tom's, probably, you might have them. They have no thread if you walk around Tom's fence
Oh, yeah.
and on the road going up.
Yeah.
On the left.
Yeah, on the left, I've eaten them before.
If he's had them, I haven't picked them. Sometimes I go pick them, but I think he's out of town this week. I haven't seen him all week.
He's at a, he's a boat.
Is this his boat building school?
Yeah, because he brought a bunch of friends from town to go to the boat. Because otherwise you
What the
have.
hell's he doing that?
What is it?
I don't think. And that could be really.
Maybe, depends on
Well,
how
I think the house is supposed to go.
the other one.
What's this one? If it was here, I would think.
Alexandria, Virginia.
Is there just one other photo? Just the two boys. Monday. Should be pretty well set, aren't
Yeah, so this, it's all Virginia. Down to August. So how come did this other brother kid? Could it have passed on too? Oh, maybe both did. Goes,
There's that, he's surprised that he didn't get. Frank's. I don't see that. Because Frank was, his uncle.
I took a shower and taking yoga.
You might know the answer to this. I said, you might know the answer to this. Is there a no burn thing going on now in town?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think there is most everywhere, as far as, yeah, I haven't heard of any.
I was just thinking about the neighbor.
Yeah, that's true. Because it would be just like them to do something like that. Yeah, I think Colin ended up posting something not long ago.
After, okay.
And I imagine Concord's the same, there's no burn, it's too dry.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, just, I assumed as much, but I don't really know how you even find that out. Where does he post on Facebook?
I'm friends with him, so
Oh,
I haven't seen it, but I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but that would be considered Concord, and
But they would have to have the same deal, right?
I would imagine.
Who's the fire guy there?
There's a new guy that just took over, I don't know his name.
You should find him real excited for me.
Why would they have windows in the ceiling? Was this, why would they have windows up there? Is that?
I don't know, I saw that over there.
Yeah, it's the first time I noticed it. Although they have, I don't know what's up those stairs.
I was wondering that myself.
Who is the fire warden name? It used to be the guy that worked at the school. Is the fire warden in town? Is he still the same guy? And I can't remember his name.
Kevin,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, his name will come.
Colby,
Yes. Is he still the fire warden?
he's still with the fire department. I'm sure if you have his number, whenever you just know, even if it's not through the.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I thought it was, the fireborn, I thought it was one of the Ehrenbergs.
Maybe it is.
Oh, it could be, would that be in the town report?
It should be, if
Yeah.
not, if you just call it
Right here.
town hall, Deb will tell you.
Yeah.
Might even be on their, if
I'll
you
find
look
it.
on their fire website, it might be there.
Hoping nobody does anything stupid like throw cigarettes out the window.
Well, it's a long weekend.
What?
It's a long weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Kevin Kobe is the fire warden.
He is still, okay.
Yeah.
When you look on their, fiscal year 25 department roster, he is.
Okay.
I'll set off firecrackers and homemade, explosives this weekend. It's just too dry out there.
No, I know that, but, yeah, it's a little bit.
I know. I don't want somebody starting a fire and it's spreading to my place. They can't get it in time to put a big fire out.
I don't think they could get it up to my house.
What kind of difference? There's no way to do it.
There wouldn't be, wouldn't be.
Hmm.
We run fast.
Yeah.
And the pond is low too, so we couldn't even pull from that.
Right. Is there any volleyball in there?
Got broken windows in the back.
The other day after we had that
Missing
little
window.
bit during the middle of the night, it started to notice a bad one. Because I thought once it stopped, it wouldn't start again. And then,
Yeah,
before that was.
like how many raccoons are in the window?
I never saw it.
Now, rats.
We had my pond back in 2000, we had drought again. And my pond dropped. And my pond never drops. It did drop probably 3 feet, 2.5 feet. And all my fish were dying and everything.
Yeah.
That was, I think, 99 rain.
It was back then, because that's when we looked up, and we were bathing the kids and then taking the water and using it on plants and stuff like that, flushing the toilets, and we didn't lose the water, but,
You were concerned about it.
yeah, of course we were, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't know, we didn't know history in the place.
Right, exactly.
My kids were tiny. They was a baby.
Yes.
2. It's scary, well. Yeah, how much did it drop now?
Well, I haven't been putting any water in it because I don't know how much now.
Huh?
So I want it to actually drop.
Okay. And then when you muck it out, do you take actual stuff like the sediment out, or do you just take?
I'll take the
the-
excavator and I'll put it I'll cut it all down to dirty
Oh, well,
and then I'll fill that.
that's how you control the weeds in there.
Yeah.
We've been raking them
Well, they also have some dyes that you can put in there that they claim aren't harmful. Yeah, I know, I've looked into them. And all it basically does is it keeps the photosynthesis, it keeps it from, the light from penetrating into the pond so that vegetation won't grow.
out. Okay.
But as far as they claim, oh, it's all right for animals and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I know.
And you can't find it once you have a problem. Yeah.
They claim it's good, all right for fish, it's all right for this, certain ones, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust that claim.
I know,
No.
I know. Of course, if you're selling a product, you're gonna claim it.
Yeah, right.
Of course, yeah, I mean, you're gonna follow
Best stuff to
DOA,
go on.
you know.
Huh.
But some people use it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that.
No, I
It's either
don't
handful or
even ask that
recommend.
question.
Yeah.
We're getting excavators.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I have an excavator, so. Yeah, I guess that's right. I
What's
don't
he
know.
gonna do?
Just rent it out.
Plus, I don't know if it would ever dry out, because it's very, very wet.
right next to the house and then they're down the park. Even now, it's still moist. Yeah. I think you might get your excavator in, but I'm not sure we could have, you know? I wouldn't put that one. But you could get in with flat boots, I guess, and you still have stuff out.
You probably don't get too much vegetation, I mean, nuisance stuff would be in spring fed.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's some gutsy stuff in there, and then there's also tall weeds on the bench. I read it's not supposed to be there, so they've been spreading it right there. So those you have to pull out the line.
Right.
Nice that ponds. I guess we're gonna find out.
It's supposed to be large to start with.
And then if you empty it, how long does it take to fill it up?
Started there.
In the spring, when it gets slow, it doesn't take that long, probably 3-4 days.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
And
My problem.
because there was already water there.
But I have.
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
because he thought he was going to.
Go fast whenever they're ready.
And that's not dry.
But
Oh, worse.
But I don't have any, I don't have any feed right
they
now.
can't sell that.
Yeah.
Without selling like. It's in the state.
We haven't been way up fast.
Finance.
Yeah, this summer to see how much water is flowing back. But it's gotta be all coming down some, because we're close, it's gotta be coming down some area.
I don't
So I
know.
understand that. And Dan told me last night, I asked Dan about it, and that walk, he said, was understanding that they were gonna take that animals weighing that water across from Whiteheads. And Warner said they can't go up very far, with a house. But if they're gonna cut down trees, that would be nice, because then it will, maybe it will open our view back up like we had when we first moved there.
Oh,
Because we could see Canyon and all the mountains, but it's still a pretty good view. We do. Michelle would put that
Does the fire marshal guy have to be a fireman? Or could it be anybody in town?
That was all open.
Fire marshal, fire warden.
She's got all those apple
To use that fire company.
So if I looked up in Concord, I'd click on the fire department first before I go back to
She
that.
got a flashlight and wants to burn firewood, she cut some of those trees
Since
in
I
their house.
house or anything.
So that, it would grow back up again. They did that a few years ago.
yeah. I know there's a bunch of apples on one tree, I might go skin the apples.
Yeah, that one's got red apples.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can try this. I can.
The one that has-
And core them and.
the one that has big apples is the one down in the Kalis, right across from Valleys. You could get those before Valley come. Just take them off to feed the deer. Could reach out on Kale and ask her. It's just on our side of her driveway, isn't that true?
Oh.
Drive by and look at it.
Because
But when I walk by, the apples are,
what I do
Yes.
is I core them, I make the cores into applesauce. And then I dry the rings, and then what's ever left after I make the applesauce goes to the. And I did that with bushel of apples one year. All I had left at the end was this much apple stuff to get rid of those. You know, those apples.
Yeah, they're posting all sorts of things about the fire forecast in Concord, but I don't see who the.
if you want apples and Kale's not, I would ask her.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
She's pregnant,
Well, she is.
unexpected.
Oh, well.
March,
Happens.
18 months apart.
That's not bad.
I told her it was a good age to do it.
Yeah. Well, we get it over with.
But
Just the chief, it says.
Yeah, they say that.
So I thought they could, for some reason, subdivide that land somehow. But we just want to make sure.
If you look them up,
It was.
Yeah.
there's a song and stuff.
Oh, that's the chief.
It's supposed to.
Well, he was the chief.
Oh.
Apparently he stole firewood, because I looked up firewood.
Okay, so it was Kenny Fisher.
Or the living last. Nobody checked.
Hmm.
Back in the day.
right,
survey. Oh.
See what I did?
Down from the fire, so, yeah.
Fire director.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, okay. See what my search didn't do that. No, it's not. Because that's something to know before you have a problem.
Right.
I think the numbers are on the town report, yeah.
Yeah, for here, yeah, I was just wondering, because we border Concord, I was wondering who was in Concord, that's what I was chatting with Jim about. Yeah, and then he's told me where you can get the fire warden directory in the state. Perfect,
Then this is cell number and,
excellent, all right, thank you for sharing that.
no problem.
Any of you grow pumpkins? Did you have any pumpkins this year?
I didn't really, I have huge pumpkins. I have 6 or 8 of them and they're huge.
Where are they getting that water from?
They're closer to the brook, so whether the water comes into the thing, but it's terrible soil, and we put topsoil on it this year, and we put some fertilizer in, so that, whether that's it, but I also had a water, one of those soaker hoses
Yeah.
that I put in between my winter squash and my pumpkins, and that's how I watered them instead of watering them on top,
Yeah.
and then it gets in under the leaves.
Yeah.
And so that's how I did it.
We've never grown before, this year we have 2. That's it, we planted a 6-pack of them and.
When my plants were started, I got them up at Sullivan's, but they were only
Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah.
3 or 4 inches tall.
Yeah, that's exactly what we got, and only 3 of them survived, but we don't know what we're doing. We grew them right against the, where the trees are and stuff, so.
No, what?
Yeah, well, I don't get the sun till midday, they're right along the brook, so it's more protected, but that's what we did, we watered them pretty good when we had water to begin with.
Yeah.
Is just take one of those soaker holes that lays right on the ground.
Yeah.
And feed it around them, and it was great, and I've had the best, I've probably got 12 or 14 winter squash
Wow, that's great.
and 8 or 9 pumpkins, which we've never had.
Yeah.
Our buttercup squash are like, some of them are this big.
Oh, really?
They're way too big, I'll be able to eat 2 or 3 meals out of one.
That's great.
Yeah, I didn't grow any. I didn't grow any squash this year.
You did last year, because you gave them to me.
I know, but I didn't grow any this year because I have so much left over from last year that I didn't grow it this year. I dried it all.
Yeah.
Because they rehydrate really nicely.
Yeah, that's
So,
great.
I have an axe in my kitchen. That's how I get them apart. I do it because I put the axe in there, one hit with the mallet, and it splits right in half. And then I get the satisfaction of the drama of using the axe.
I knew you had to do that for Blue Hubbard, but I didn't know you needed to do it. You could do it with the other ones. You must
Yeah,
have
I
pretty
did
big
it.
squash.
Yeah, I can get like 1 or 2 whacks and the whole thing's apart.
That's great.
And then I just cut the skin off and I just dried it all on those same trays where I dried everything.
That's great.
That's what I didn't eat fresh, but I have so much, and I got like 5 gallons of dried squash still left over. I don't really need it.
What do you use it for?
I use it in soups and stews. And I have like 5.5 gallons of dried potatoes for the same reason.
Wow.
Plus I had all those, I had like 400 pounds of potatoes in the root cellar and I ended up giving a lot of them away because we weren't eating that many potatoes.
How big is your garden, Suki?
Oh, I don't know, it's like,
That's half our yard.
it's half my yard.
Actually,
One
probably
half is
most of your
One half is the goats, and the other half, I have a little terrace.
Yeah.
Is garden.
Oh, wow, that's
What is
great.
it, garden? We can come over and see it sometime.
Yeah.
But, and then we did another raised beds this year, so another terrace. So that's kind of why I didn't grow squash either, because I knew I was gonna have to like disrupt whatever I had in there, so.
Right.
I just didn't plant anything at the bottom, because I was just sick of being on the slope like this trying to plant.
Yes. So you terraced everything, that's great. So did you grow all of those potatoes, or did you get some?
No, I grew them all.
All of them, wow, that's
When
lovely.
I first make a bed, my initial crop is always potatoes, because they'll grow in anything.
Okay.
And so I grow Russian golds and Adirondack reds.
Oh, wow.
And the Russian golds are really tasty. And they last less, but the reds I have to eat up right away because they don't last as long. And the reds are red all the way through, so they're really pretty when you cook them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I can give you some if you want some.
Did you put your onions in?
Did I what?
Pull your onions in?
None of those onions survive. None of them.
Not many of mine did
They
either.
were too dry. They think they were too dried out.
That's how they came.
Yeah, they should have not been dried out when they came up there.
I filed a complaint.
Good. And I planted them down there where, right now I have the turnips, and it's really dry. I mean, it's wet in the springtime, but that bed is the driest bed, so that's one where I carry the most water. And I put that container that I got from my sister, the one that we spray painted, can. Well, I have another pipe that comes off the barn roof, and I'm gonna pipe it all the way into that container so that I don't have to keep carrying the water down there.
Oh, wow.
So we moved it down there, and I have to build a level thing for it so I can do that and then pipe it all in there.
So for onions, did you plant onion sets? Is that what you're saying were dried out?
Yeah, they were little tiny onions that Kathy gave me. Usually I plant onion sets, but you can, if you really wait 2 years, grow them from seed. Same thing with garlic, when the hardneck garlics provide the scapes, and the scapes get the seed heads, it's a 2-year process just to get a clove to plant as seed.
Oh,
It can be done though. But what I usually do is I just save a bunch of the cloves, and that's what I did today. I separated all the ones out that were maybe got a little damaged or something. They're all going in the ground in a few weeks
oh, okay.
for next year's garlic crop.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow, we really don't plant that early, our garlic. We usually plant it a little later, like in the end of September.
Yeah, about the end of
Yeah.
September, usually when I put it in.
Yeah.
And they like a lot of fertility, so I usually clean up the goat pen and I put it in between all the little rows and stuff.
That's really helpful to have the goats right there.
It is, it's helpful to have all that stuff there, So, and the chickens too, they produce a lot.
Mhm.
That stuff is hot.
Yeah, I would know. Don't you have to wait a little before you can use it in the garden, or is it? Yeah.
The tobacco was fine with it.
But
I grew tobacco this year.
Oh, wow.
it is,
Just kind of for fun, but the seeds are microscopic.
Oh,
And so
right.
I started them in butters in the greenhouse but transplanting, there was no transplant shock. These things are hardy. And then I put them in this other new raised bed that we did. And after I cleaned up the goat pen, I put my really grubby work clothes on. And I went in there on my hands and knees and I separated all of it out because it was all like compacted and clumped together. And then I mixed sawdust in with it and leaves and stuff. And then I planted the tobacco plants in there. They did spectacular.
Wow.
It's amazing. And so you can use it for poultices and medicinally that way.
Mhm.
But it's Aztec, so it's got 9% nicotine in it. So I don't know, I don't smoke or anything, so.
Yeah,
I guess it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
I gave it away, because you can't sell it, you can't trade it, because it's ETF would be we were able to do that.
Yeah.
And so I gave it away to people I know that, okay, little pipe smoker here, got some tobacco.
Oh, wow.
So right now I'm curing a bunch, because it's better than the stuff I grew last year.
Right.
This is the second year I grew it. I probably won't grow it next year.
Yeah.
The
How much
barn-
more
a
stuff you
barn
need?
attic looks like, a tobacco farm. Right, it's all hung up and, because you harvest from the bottom up.
Yeah.
And so we're harvesting from the bottom up and I tie it up and hang it up in the barn attic.
Yeah.
It can just dry. It'll take like 2 months to dry
Oh, wow.
up there. So, and then I saw a YouTube video. Well, if you take them right at the leathery stage and you pile them in a pile, they start fermenting and that makes better tobacco. Oh, no, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't know this. So I'm just experimenting with it and I'm giving it to like people I know that smoke pipes. Okay, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that?
What do they say?
Well, the first batch is like even last year, they said, that stuff is really garbage. And so I said, okay, let me figure this out. And so I'm just kind of learning and maybe I'll get it better this year. I don't know. I'm not really concerned about it. It was just more of like,
It was an experiment.
yeah, it's an experiment, just something for fun.
We thought the pumpkins were too, but only two.
Well, but.
And they wouldn't stay where we wanted them. Well, of course, that's
Oh, they're
dumb.
all over my lawn.
Yeah, that's,
Well,
but,
yeah, because pumpkins, they just spread.
well, what, we fenced them in so that we keep the critters out, and none of the pumpkins grew
In the fence, they were,
Yeah.
yeah, they grew out. the fence.
Well, so we were newbies, we learned our lessons.
I might try growing pumpkins next year, I don't know. Just for decoration.
That's what mine are for.
Something, they're just for something pretty.
We grew some like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Just threw it in the horse manure
Oh, wow.
and let them grow that way.
I might try, what Kathy said, down by the pond. That wouldn't be such a bad idea, or in that wet area, but
And then they can go where they want and they don't really,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
I mean, they're on the very edge of my lawn, but I don't care about them down there,
Yeah.
but not like,
that's interesting. I have to noodle that a little better than last year. It was just, oh gee, look, they have pumpkins, let's try some.
Well, yeah, we'll just save the seed from this year and. Then you just, if you wash them in a colander and roll them up and then spread them out on trays, they'll dry and then once, the little bits that are left on it and you just rub that off and.
Yeah.
And I put everything, once it's thoroughly dry, like in a jar, once it's really dry, you can't do it if
No,
there's
yeah.
any moisture because you'll get mold. And then I put them out in my barn or the greenhouse. Because a lot of seeds, do better if they get.
They need that
cold
cold,
exposure. Yeah.
We eat the pumpkin seeds, that's why.
Well, did you grow seedless pumpkin seeds? They have bolus.
Right? I have no idea what kind of pumpkins we have.
Oh, yeah, bolus pumpkin seeds are really fun because they don't have a hole.
Ah, really?
I grew them one year.
Huh.
I grew Hull's oats one year, but the problem with the Hull's oats is the birds really like them.
Yeah, I would imagine.
So I didn't get any oats off of them.
I'm ready for the big animals to come and chew on them. The two pumpkins that I
I
have.
grew rye and nothing bothered the rye. I had it actually behind the barn, which is not in the fenced area at all. I was just playing with it to see if I could grow it.
Yeah.
And so I grew it like they do the old school in clumps.
Yeah.
So that you just take your sickle, whack. Okay,
Oh,
then you tie up your sheep in
Yeah.
the fall and whack, tie up the next one.
Oh,
So I
interesting.
planted it in sheep patches.
Yeah.
So just enough, it's like taking my sickle and harness it that way and then tie it. I have a sheep and tie it up right away.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Anyways. That was kind of a fun way to do it. But I just wanted to see if I could run. I thought that it wouldn't survive back there. I thought the deer would get it, but I didn't bother it.
Huh.
I still have to thresh it.
The hungry deer are on the other side of the hill. They're on my side.
Yeah.
I just don't want that to drop.
Oh, right, yeah. Because it was such a pain in the neck getting it connected.
Well, no, we had a nice plan. It was just it's the Waterford Preservation Trust meeting that happened and they overlapped. Because, it would have been fine if I had had the full half hour before, and then you guys wouldn't have had to wait.
Right, well,
Never goes as planned.
no. And then you feel like a stupid idiot, you know? 'Cause
Well,
technology.
no pressure, no pressure.
No, not at all.
That's all right. I do.
Well, I don't think anybody was upset, so I wouldn't worry about it. None of the rest of us could have done any better.
You did a lot of the recording in previous.
Well, yeah, but it was a different system. It wasn't as complicated as this thing.
Yeah.
It was just sound, and so it was just, and it wasn't that complicated.
Yeah.
That's it. I just had to turn it on.
And make sure the batteries are charged.
Make sure the batteries were charged.
That was the beauty of this being plugged in, so.
I just have to pull all my plums off the racks tonight. I think I'll just put them in half-gallon jars this year.
Did you grow the plums? I shouldn't even ask, I know you did. How many plum trees do you have?
I have 3, and the one that I picked from, this is really the first year they produced. It's called the Black Ice. Two of the branches were so loaded they just broke, and I didn't notice it right away, but once I noticed it, I went up there with a spray can of paint, and I sprayed the break point, and I thought those plums would never mature and the leaves would all fall off. And you know what, they didn't.
Oh, wow.
So when I picked all the plums off, I did cut the branches, because I thought that's not gonna survive the winter.
Right.
Yeah. But it was called the Black Ice Plum, and I thought, well, no, I didn't have really a space for it, but I wanted it. So I put it outside the fence right next to the other plums, because they have to be within like 20 feet of each other.
Right.
And so,
But how tall do they get?
that one's not very tall, it's small, it's only about that small.
Maybe you got a ton of plums.
Yeah, just like the branches are just like drooped over it. And I have another one that's this tall, and same thing, it's just loaded.
Wow.
And then I have another one that's a lot more upright, which is mainly a pollinator. There's no way I can reach the plums on that tree,
Oh,
not safely,
right.
because it's on top of a big retaining wall. It's like, I can't put a ladder there. I mean, I could maybe get in the tractor in the bucket, you know, the redneck.
But what could possibly go off?
The redneck lift.
Yeah, right.
Like I've stood in it before.
Yeah.
And picked apples.
Yeah.
On the side of the road.
Yeah.
And so I could do that and maybe get a few, but you know what? I'm not gonna do it.
No.
It's not worth
The
it.
birds, you can give those to the birds.
The birds can.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's true, the birds.
The birds gotta eat too. Birds gotta eat too. So I'll just pick the other ones, they're not ripe yet.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll pick them and I don't know, I mean, I got that. But I was shocked because when I weighed it, I had like 45 pounds of plums. Like, holy cow.
Especially if your trees don't have like
I
five.
don't know, I was just, it felt like a 5-gallon bucket.
Wow.
And I just was shocked it was that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's. And so, the other one looks like they got the same amount in that one. That one's called a Royal, but they're not, the Black Ice was a really good plum flavor and they're really dark and fresh. Fresh was red, so they're pretty, even dried, they're very pretty. And these are, the other ones, the flesh is yellow flesh, but it tastes like a mushroom to me, not a plum.
Oh, wow.
But that's all right, I'll just throw them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think I'll make some jam or something. I don't know.
Sounds great.
Let's see. And I didn't make any jam out of lettuce because I'm not getting sugar until Friday.
Can you reconstitute them and bake them?
Yeah, okay.
I've never
Yeah,
tried it.
I'm just wondering, I'm just
I
curious.
got through July.
I don't know.
I've
never tried it. I
So early.
think they would probably reconstitute a little bit, but they're not gonna fluff up, but maybe instead of a
Heather
pie,
comes in
you
later,
do
right?
crisp or something.
Oh, tart, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe with some other fresh fruit. I'm not sure that would actually work.
Yeah, I once made an apple pie and I put dried apricots in the bottom because I'm terrible with
Put
cooking.
dried apricots in the bottom of the apple pie? That sounds good.
Because the apple, I thought it was great, but everybody said the apples tasted funny on the bottom of the pie.
Oh.
So that was to keep it, that was to dry the juice up so that it didn't make a soggy bottom pie.
Yeah,
But,
then it made the apples taste funny.
well, that's because I didn't tell anybody I put the apricots in. So anyway, that was, I don't make a lot of pies.
Well, I don't either, because I don't eat any. I haven't made a pie because I don't eat gluten, because I can't eat gluten.
Okay.
So I could do it out of corn flour. I mean, I make pizza all the time, but it's oat flour. I just use the same company she worked for. And it's not gonna be like a regular flour, you know, it's sticky, you won't get out, and you're gonna wet your hands and spread it all
And
out.
I don't know if it's a.
But if you,
That's why crisps work. That's why I don't make pies, because my pies are all soggy bottom. So
yeah.
I just make it crisp.
Supervisor.
No,
Yeah, so
and of course, you're not gonna roll out yours at home. There's no way. You can't wash it. You have to press it out with your hands because it's so sticky.
Yeah.
You know, the whole point of
Goodyear.
a glutinous flour is like, emphasis on the gluten, so you get that, you know.
Stretchy,
Yeah, but I can't eat it.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Where the coffee business was,
I
so
know,
she.
I'm not sure that stuff can eat anyway, right?
Right.
think she's
Yeah,
more
well, you know,
segregated.
she doesn't eat that much junk, more junk out of it.
Yeah, right.
I don't need
Whatever.
Doesn't sound like you do, because you don't grow junk, so.
I don't grow junk. But,
But
you
I don't
know,
see much of her anymore.
if I was
used to
gonna
see
eat
her
junk
coming
food,
in.
there are
I
some junk food,
don't
some
see
don't
her
like junk food, there are some junk
Very
food that I really like, but you know what?
much, and
I
especially.
don't ever go to the grocery store to buy it.
Halo.
I like potato chips.
I love those.
But if
Did a
you
lot of
don't,
trucking
if you don't
around
go
it.
past them, or if you're in a store,
When?
like a co-op or something, don't go down the aisle.
Yeah, right.
You know, because if you can't resist, just don't go down the aisle. So if I happen to be at the little
Last
shop,
year we had to get her license.
Yeah.
Go there very often.
Yeah.
but, you know, just
They used to
take a
sell
look,
that
you know, I'm not
post
gonna,
office, whatever.
you know, why should I eat that stuff? I know it's got poisonous seed oils in it. I'm not gonna eat that. Yes.
I used to see. her-
So, but I do like them. I admit, I like them.
Yeah.
And I love
Oh,
cookies. But I did make cookies this week.
okay.
Gone a lot of.
But I cut the sugar, like, I only put like 1/3 of the
Her
amount of
mother
sugar.
lives down in Massachusetts.
What kind of cookie?
I make chocolate chip and walnut cookies.
Very good.
And I just used oat flour in it.
Yeah.
And so, and then I put flaxseed meal on, and they're good.
Oh, wow, sounds good, yeah.
Skywinds original.
I have my 2 cookies and I was happy. And I put the rest in the freezer, and then when I want a cookie now, just.
Dole them out in two.
I do, that's how I do, because once, that's all I want. I mean, otherwise you're just overdosing on it, and it's like, oh, I don't feel good.
Yeah, yeah,
I
right.
don't know, but, I don't know. No, I like it. Make the food you put in your mouth count.
Yeah, right.
You know. And it's not that they're necessarily that bad for you.
Right.
If they were store-bought ones, there's probably all kinds of junk in them that you shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Since they're not store-bought, I don't want it.
There you go. You should have.
Where do I go?
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Well, I thought about that too. When I got home, I might suggest it. Whoops, sorry. This is the last chair.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a blast, huh?
Now I'm getting cold. Now I'm getting cold. Anyways. So yeah, so the answer to your question, no, I've never tried it. I don't know if it's possible, but one could try it.
Don't bother.
No, I'm not
Just
gonna.
question.
I'm not gonna. You know what I'll just do? I just like eating them.
Yeah.
Like put them in a salad or something. Or
Yeah.
say if you made a pilaf, you could put them in that.
That'd be good, yeah.
So you could have that like with a curry. Good.
That'd be really good, yeah.
And then the ones I did with the salt and chipotle, no, they're just really good.
Yeah, really nice.
Because you get that zing.
Yeah, yeah,
I just guessed. I said, well, I don't see. I don't know how much salt. I didn't bother looking it up. I just did it. And
Yeah.
I think this will work. That's the way I cook on it.
There you go.
I just cook hot dog all the time. I don't need a recipe. I just do. It's all about the same anyways. Those kind of things.
Did he lock himself out?
I don't
It shuts it, it locks at 7:30.
Must be on the timer. This is 8 o'clock.
It must be. Yeah.
Well, we took a vote and said we'll let you back in. No.
Didn't have to. This was when we left the door unlocked, that's all.
I'm probably home right now, doing my yoga for the evening. My evening yoga.
There's no clock in here, is there?
8 o'clock now.
7:48.
You can't really, you can't read it from here.
Oh, there is one in there?
There's a little clock over there on the mantle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Colin said today they get the fireworks all lined up.
Well, that's good.
When is that happening?
October, what is it?
I hope it's less dry, less dry by the time they decide to set
Whatever
up
the
those
40th
fireworks.
anniversary is. I wonder if that's, I'll have to look. I wonder if that's LA weekend,
I don't know.
October 18th, it is.
What weekend?
LI,
Oh.
LI St. James, it's a big weekend, there'll be all kinds of people around. I'm pretty sure that's LA weekend.
They need a drink of water.
Lost. Well, that one has a little bit of water left in it, but. Deep up.
That's what my perennial bed looks like.
Oh.
I had a couple that it'd break my heart if they died, and then the rest of them, I still gave them a little bit of water,
All right, yeah.
but they all look like that.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Always nice to have flowers.
Yes,
I love flowers.
I do too.
I have a trumpet vine and I've had it for 4 years and this is the first year it ever bloomed.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know why it takes so long to bloom. I mean, if the thing is aggressive as well, get out. So I did, they say, take a 5-gallon bucket, cut the bottom out of it and put it in the ground. So that's what I did. And it keeps the roots from like spreading all over the place, but the thing just shoots out. Constantly having to cut it back. And I almost cut back those 2 branches that they were going through the fence into the driveway. And I thought, I just left them there because I never got around to it. And then I noticed there's buds of all these branches. It's a good thing I didn't cut them.
But the other ones didn't have, just have, maybe it had something to do with the driveway putting heat up or something.
I don't know. I mean, it's just gravel full of weeds.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know. But they're pretty.
Yeah.
Darker than I thought. They're more of a salmon color. I thought they were going to be orange.
How big are the flowers?
Each flower is about that big. But it's in front of it. They're in clusters.
Oh, cool.
I can't remember that because last time I really looked at trumpet vines when I was a kid. They had ones growing up on the farm that I grew up on. And it was pretty, but the flowers were orange.
Yeah. And you said this one isn't, it's salmon.
It's a kind of salmon color. There we are. Yeah, see?
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, that's really pretty. And they're right there in the weeds on the bottom, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I think they were higher, but probably the hummingbirds would be.
Oh, yeah.
Those.
Well, maybe there'll be more next year.
Maybe, I hope so.
How long do you have them?
I think this is the 4th year.
Yeah.
So, but I was just surprised that it took this long for it to fly.
Yeah.
Bee on this one.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, those I can.
It just happened to be in.
The chipmunks get them before they dig up the seeds, or they'll get them, when they. Oh, yeah, no, I've got.
Yeah, I've been having chipmunks in the yard. I guess it's because there's a cat patrolling the yard.
Oh, there you go.
Patrolling the yard, and then,
We hope you always get them.
so. They're not, they know not to come in.
Yeah, well, that's good.
All the relatives that came in got
Yeah.
hunted. Hunted by either one of those, either the little rat terrier got them or they just, one kitty got them. But the good thing about that is that the cat can't get out at all. And the neighbor's cat across the street, who used to come over and try to fight with my cat, can't get in. He tried to fight.
Oh, because of the 6-foot fence.
Because it's electric wire.
Oh.
Oh, it took him about 5 tries to figure it out. But and then that cat finally died last winter. And they got a new cat who I saw for the first time, but he came over 2 days ago, got on the fence. I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, right.
I heard him though when he got on the fence.
Yeah, no, man.
They don't like that.
Right.
So, but that's good because I don't want the cats fighting. And then I don't have to worry about him getting killed on the road or anything.
Yeah, right.
Not that there's that much traffic, but still.
It just takes them to dart out in front of you.
I know, and that's an ATV that's going down the road because all comes, motorbikes that come along.
Yeah.
I haven't had too much of it this summer, just a little bit. I was wish I could put just being boss out there, but that's illegal.
Yes, it is. You cannot do that.
Why can't I do that?
No, you cannot do that.
I can't do that. I want to do that. But when you gotta watch out, there's other neighbors that,
Oh, yeah.
You want to get them, you just want to get the perpetrators that hurt you. So. Yeah, anyways. But I haven't watered that.
You haven't watered the trumpet vine? Wow.
I did have a clematis, the kind that come up from the ground every year. I didn't water it. I didn't kill it. It browned out right after.
It's so dusty all the way down. I don't know how stuff is still, except the weeds seem to come up.
Oh, yeah, the weeds. Weeds seem to come up there. No problem with that. But so I did take a bucket of water and kill it on there. I hope I didn't kill the roots because it was pretty. And it was there when I moved there, and I moved it, and it took a while for it to flower. And then, they had peonies, and I moved those twice because I had to move them out of the way because we put a big porch on the back, and so it was in the way. So I put it over in some place where it wouldn't get disturbed. And, it lived, but it wasn't gonna thrive there. And then I moved it back, but it bloomed for the first time this year, after 5 years.
And you'll have more.
Yeah, so, but I need to get one of those wire things for it to.
Yes, you absolutely have to do
Because
it.
right after it bloomed, we had a big rain, and then it's like, it just rained all the flowers.
Yeah,
Pretty much off.
You have to remember to put them out really early because I've forgotten and then you can't, it's like, you're trying to feed them up.
Right, you're gonna
What are you
break
doing?
it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I gotta get one of those, I don't have one.
Mm.
But I've seen them, they're like a round wire thing and it's sort of.
And they're squares, yep. Mhm.
Yeah, just getting them somewhere locally.
Well, I think we bought 4 and said, oh, this is plenty, and it's like, it's never enough.
Cause
Like,
it's
okay,
two,
who's
so I
gonna
gotta
get
get two, so that, because I was just starting to see it get round green to the ground.
And you're always,